there you guys, this is going to be your weekly healing message for the week of August 7th through the 13th, 2017. For this spread, I'm going to use the Celebrations of Love Oracle cards. Okay, so tune to the message, Divine Spirit. What is the healing energy for the collective for the week of August 7th through the 13th, 2017? What is the healing message for us, Divine Spirit? Okay. I love these cards. I hardly ever use these cards, and it's probably for a reason. I feel like only certain cards should be used for special occasions or certain types of readings. Okay. So overall energy we have is gratitude. Okay. Dolphin Sunset is the card. Okay. So gratitude says a lot. It's got this moon, but kind of like sun energy in there. What I get from this is the overall energy this week is really about being grateful for what's here in your current life, of course, circumstances. With the dolphins, you got a few dolphins in these cards. Dolphins for me represent partnerships and friendships and family and your connections. Their connection to water is like subconscious, emotional, oneness. So it could very well be that you need to have some gratitude with the connections in your life, and it could be very specific ones that you struggle with, because these are, you know, it's hard to see how all relationships can be beneficial and helpful to you, especially the ones that challenge you, or those that, you know, people that you feel like are hurtful towards you or has hurt you in the past, or you've hurt them. You can understand why the dynamic is the way it is. So it's very hard for you to be grateful and see how these relationships actually benefit you. You have the challenge card, which is the oneness with source card. Okay, so this is a challenge because, again, you cannot see how all of these connections can possibly benefit you. It's like you're not able to see how we're all one with God, and how everything in this life, it has to coexist in some way, whether it's good or evil. It has to coexist. There needs to be that polarity and that separation, that difference. When there's really no separation, everything is one. So it's like you cannot separate things that have to go together, even though they are seemingly different. There's a contrast, but that contrast is what's needed. It's comes from one source, okay? So it's very hard to pinpoint certain things. We don't always understand why certain people treat us a certain way. We don't understand why this is difficult or why this has to occur in the world. Certain things have to be. When you see that God is neither good nor bad, you shift your perception of what that means, okay? There's a sense of needing to look at everything from a higher perspective and a sense of compassion. When you look at your suggested approach, you have the innocence card, and there's the dolphin symbol in here. So again, with the dolphins, with the family symbolism, the compassion, the love, friendship, family, love. You have to approach the situation by looking at your connections from a pure place. That everyone is innocent in a situation. That everybody is playing a role. And it's pure in their essence, okay? Whether we perceive that essence as negative or good or positive or whatever, helpful, non-helpful, it all has a reason or a purpose. Okay, so it's pretty hard to explain this. I hope that you understand, because it's like hard to see that how can, you know, people do bad things and that be something that you look at from a pure place. There's always a way of looking at things from a higher perspective and where you're looking at everything from a pure lens, okay? Because it's like when you understand how source works and that there's no separation really between good or bad, because spirit creates all things, okay? Spirit allows certain things. Of course, there's free will involved. You know, there's others. You know, there's other things that take place, but know that source is one big infinite being. You can't put it in a box as, oh, spirit is just operates from this place and that place. You have to open your eyes a little bit more. So it's not going to resonate with everybody. That type of perspective is, of course, it's not going to resonate with everybody. Because it's hard to wrap our human mind around certain things and say, you know, how can someone hurt an animal, or how can someone hurt a small child, or take someone's life, an innocent life? How can we, you know, how can we rationalize that, right? But there's a way to look at it from spirit's perspective. Source is all things, okay? There's also karma involved. There's lessons that must be learned. There's, you know, so many other factors. I can go on and on, but you know, I'm not going to do that. With the focus, our major focus here is going to help us is transformation. And this is the vision of star dolphin. Another dolphin's symbolism. And then you also have an eagle. Looks like a unicorn. So you got a lot of animals, symbolism. You might want to look those animals up. But I can tell you from my understanding, the eagle represents great spirit. And great spirit is like God, divine, the most high, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the great spirit. But the eagle is also a powerful messenger. Then you have the unicorn, which for me represents wishes and desires and fulfillments. Sorry about that. But transformation, focusing on how these relationships are working for your good in a way that they're there to transform you. There's so much that's involved with this. They're sending you a message. They're also helping you to get a higher perspective on what it is that you really desire, whether it's what you wish to experience in relationships with these people or experience in life. Some people may trigger you in what it is that you want to be in life. You might have people that are not your biggest fans. They may be haters. They may be people that all they do is put you down or try to complicate your life so that you won't follow your dreams. That could be some of it for some of you. It could be that, you know, in relations to romance, I cannot find the right person because I keep bumping into these no good men or women, and I'll never have what I desire when it comes to relationships. But I feel like these, if you can look at these connections from a place of how they're here to help you transform yourself, transmute whatever it is that you're dealing with, to help you see things from a higher perspective, I feel like that's what you can take from it. And how this is going to conclude itself is joy. And this is reflections in consciousness. Okay. There's that moon symbolism again. We're in a lunar eclipse. So this could very well be affecting you in that way as well during this full moon period or lunar eclipse period. So reflections in consciousness, I feel like, is reflecting upon looking at things from how source sees it, how divine spirit sees all of this from one great grand collective. You're not looking at it from one space. I see moon symbols 3 times. There's 3 different moons. This is a sun, but it almost looks like a moon, but you have a moon here, and it looks like a moon here, and it's right above her crown chakra. So that consciousness energy, that oneness, and seeing things from not only collectives but it's the connection to spirit. So I hope I'm not like sounding too crazy or outlandish. Those of you get it will get it, and I guess those of you just don't resonate. It's just not, you know, your message. But you'll understand things and you'll feel much more free and much more balanced and at peace within yourself and within, you know, collective energy or the world, or even in your world, your surroundings. When you look at things from how spirit looks at it, because there's duality in this card as well. You got what's on the surface and what's also underneath the surface. That will be known. So it's like you have to look at things from both sides and kind of broaden the view a little bit, because the moon is also about things that are hidden. Not everything on the surface is going to reveal things to you. So it's like, I can't understand why this person is such an asshole to me. But when I look at things from a deeper place and I look at it from a higher perspective, okay, now I can understand that. And there's peace within that. There's a sense of joy for some reason. I feel like there's a freedom that comes out of that energy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a Flower of Life card, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's go ahead and Divine Spirit, direct me to the message that you wish to share with those that are watching this video. What is the message that you'd like to share, Divine Spirit? What is the message? So if I see that card again, I'm going to pull it, because I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to lead me to. Okay. All right. And this is a sign. Okay. So this card is a sign. Okay. It says, sit quietly and close your eyes. Ask your higher self to show you a sign that represents your highest development for this life. Whatever comes will be the most perfect sign to breathe life into your highest will at this time. Your sign may be a color, a feeling or inkling, a memory, a guide or angel, something abstract or a symbol. Imagine your sign is gently floating in front of you. Light, energy, and wisdom shine from your sign and saturate every part of you. All is transformed, giving you full access to your higher will and courage. Be inspired by this newly found part of you. Allow it to reveal your highest development, your highest path, what makes you happiest. Open your eyes and continue to flow through your day. Okay, so that is a sign card. All right, you guys, so that is your message for this week. I hope that you enjoyed this healing message and that it will be of great service and help for you, gives you insight and wisdom, helps you throughout the week. Please feel free to share this reading with your loved ones and friends if you'd like. As always, you guys, I'm sending you much love, and until next week's reading, peace.